It has produced high-yielded cassava varieties that can be used for feed, food, and industrial purposes. It has produced our orange flesh, sweet potatoes. You know, orange flesh, sweet potatoes has a particular characteristic that produces some kind of a chemical within them called beta carotenoids. And the beta carotenoids, they have the purpose of enhancing the production of vitamin A in the human body. And the production of vitamin A reduces childhood blindness.
Njala Agricultural Research Center is one of the 6 centers of the Sierra Leone Agricultural Research Institute, SLARI. The center has a mission to enhance sustainable productivity, commercialization, and competitiveness of the roots, tuber, and green legume crops through generating and promoting innovative roots, tuber, and green legume crops technologies and empowerment of stakeholders. Njala is well known for producing high-yielding roots and tuber crops, in addition to its Linot 2 groundnut variety that is resistant to the rosette virus. Research within this center is done along 9 value chains and with specific focus on 5 thematic areas.
We have released a lot of varieties. Our main product we research on is cassava. And we released like 14 varieties of cassava. For sweet potatoes, we release also some varieties. We release varieties on yam, we release varieties on soybean, and release varieties on cowpea. And these are already with farmers.
Njala Agricultural Research Center has a number of collaborations in form of projects that are currently being cascaded by the center. Critical amongst which is the Food Systems Resilience Project, FSRP, whose support has been projected towards multiplication of high-yielding cassava planting materials.
In spite of what is operating here presently, we also got some funding from FSRP to multiply 20 hectares of our released varieties. And most of those, and the ones who multiply are the Slickers 4, Slickers 6, and Slickers 7. As it is presently, we did it in 3 locations. One at Bobu here along the Freetown Highway. We multiplied about 10 hectares of cassava. We did another 5 hectares at Sirabu, and then we did another 5 hectares at McKinney. So, these ones have been established and they are presently in the field.
Aside the FSRP-1 support that covers cassava and all other mandate crops of the center, FSRP-2 has been dispersed accordingly from across the south, east, and northern regions of the country.
That's another project I call FSRP-2, which involves multiplication of 20 hectares of cassava. There was a need to supply farmers with improved variety planting materials. So what we did, we established 10 hectares in the south at the location called Bobo in Mwemba district, 5 hectares in Blama, which represent the east of the country, and 5 hectares in McKinney. The reason for that was that if you need planting material in McKinney, you don't need to come to Njala, okay, to get the planting material. You go just to McKinney, you receive planting material. If you want planting material in Kenema, you go to Blama. And those who need planting material in the south will just come to Njala and we take it to Bobo to get the required planting material they need.
Improved management practices with respect to soil, pests, and disease management have been identified and are being promoted in the center's work. Through the AGRA projects, NARC was able to multiply 4 hectares of Linot 2 foundation seeds that are resistant to the rosette virus.
NARC's role in this AGRA project is to multiply foundation seeds for the AGRA team. So these foundation seeds will be given to, because there are 4 components in this AGRA project. We're looking at the foundation seeds, looking at the seed company, looking at the farmers, and looking at the agro dealers. So after we have produced these seeds, we'll hand them over to the seed enterprises. They will hand the seeds over to the agro dealers. From there now the farmers can have these seeds. This variety of groundnut is a special one. It is Linot 2. It's a high yielding one. It's different from the one they have been using, the Mares and the Gambi. This is a whole one they have been using for about 6 to 7 decades now. This is a new one, it's high yielding. So it will increase the productivity of the farmers that will be using it. And it will give them a greater income as well.
Cassava, being the second most important food crop in Sierra Leone after rice, has received the greatest attention and constitutes the bulk of research activities at NARC due to its widespread cultivation. This has interested key partners like TAT and ITA to support with multiplying clean and virus-free cassava planting materials using the semi-autotropic hydroponics technology.
It's a new and robust method of multiplying clean, virus-free cassava planting materials. And we are targeting more of the high-yielding cassava varieties, both the released ones and the pre-released, those in the pipeline. For now, what we are using the Glassman substrates and the Miracle Grow as our growth medium to do this rapid multiplication. Now, after preparing the cuttings into one node, cuttings in the SH box with the Glassman substrates, we then proceed to the growth room for now, since we are just experimenting with this technology. So we are using the growth room where we do the multiplication for now.
A well-coordinated seed systems, such as one applied in NARC, help address these constraints on cassava multiplication, making it possible for farmers to have rapid access to new varieties.
As you saw there, currently we've started preparing lands for the second planting season, principally the legumes. I intend to multiply 2 hectares of soybean and 2 hectares of cowpea. Yes, there have been serious of staff attrition due to the deplorable condition of service we have. Most of the staff have gone, but we still have the staff strength that is capable of carrying out research.
SLARI remains a critical hub for access to improved planting materials in Sierra Leone as a result of its potential to enhance production and productivity. Just as it is in other centers, NARC is also challenged in areas of staff alterations.